Everything's fine. Children are okay. You'll be seeing them very. I understand your anxiety, madam. I have children of my own. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce myself. I'm Captain Shackleton of Her Majesty's ship Endurance, the ship which rescued your children. You'll be seeing the children very soon. At the moment, they're undergoing a full medical inspection and being issued with new clothes. This gives me the opportunity to explain the circumstances of their ordeal. They've been through a lot lately, and you'll have to be patient with them. As you know, the aircraft was missing, and the pilot and children presumed lost. However, as we now know, there was only one death, that of the pilot. The children survived relatively unscathed, but were scattered over the entire island.
and divide. 6 is a third. 2, 3. No need to be sad. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No need to be sad if you forget how to act. You can always catch your toe. We are free now, no school today. It will be now one holiday. Open your satchel, throw your books away. Never again will we need a pen. Take off your jackets, take your ties. We're going to whack it till the day we die. No need for homework, we don't have to try. Teachers, schools, goodbye. Teachers, schools, goodbye. Teachers, schools, goodbye. Hey!
Well, if we are on our own, we must set about and organise things.
Well, how about Ralph? It was always good at organising things at school.
Well, I suppose it was the captain of the chess team.
The tech team's totally different to this.
I think Ralph should decide what we do.
Well, what does Ralph decide?
We should find a place of shelter, fresh fruit and water. We must explore the island.
If you're exploring the island, can I come? Oh, come on!
All right then, listen. We're going in exploring the island. You go find some food together and enjoy yourself. Come on, Jack. They can go explore the island. Why can't we? Why can't we? I'll go with you. Let's find something to eat. I can see some coconuts. I can see some bananas. Why is everyone so happy? Why shouldn't we be? We've got no school. And no homework. We've no parents to boss us about. And we've got a lovely island to live on. But that's not the point. To be somewhere else without parents, having a normal life. Look, it's not our fault we're trying to cheer up this island. Let's make the most of it, alright? It's alright for you. You seem to like this kind of freedom. What's wrong with it? I want somebody Chad, like a mum or a dad. Well, what's wrong with us? Where else is now? I want to go home. I want to be with my parents. I bet you've got a big house. Any home would fit us here.
At home, it is 3:30. China cups and lemon tea. Do they ever think of me? Thoughts of home, sandwiches of cheese and ham. Lots of scones and strawberry jam, but they don't know where I am. Thoughts of home. When I'm feeling sad, I close my eyes and see all that I once had and all it means to me. A house is in a cul-de-sac with the tallest chimney stack. Will they ever want me back? Thoughts of home. When I'm feeling sad, I close my eyes and see all in a cul-de-sac with the tallest chimney stack. Will they ever want me back? Thoughts of home. Will they ever want me back? Thoughts of home.
This was a very special kind of island. And for children who'd been used to an English school, knowing only pen, paper and chalk, with the ever-present smell of institutional polish, it was paradise. The sand was indeed silver, the sea deep blue, and the green of the foliage was striking in its appearance. The constant chatter of insects, the occasional scream of a wild animal, and the brightly coloured birds all added excitement to their journey across the island. What a few hours before had been schoolboys were now the explorers they'd read about in their boys' own annuals. With what pleasure did they race through the trees and climb the rocky outcrops to look out over the endless sea, which was both their prison and their means of freedom. Suddenly, trapped in some undergrowth, they saw their first wild animal.
Wow, look at that bee! The sand's so wide and the sea's so blue. Look, seashells! Oh, Piggy, you're always getting in the way.
Always behind.
Sorry. Come on, let's go see it. Hey, look! The boat over there. We could go for a swim afterwards. What about that swimming suit? Who needs anything to wear? We're on our own.
The little one's over there, trying to pick up the move, but not holding up.
And the girls over there, trying to chop some wood, but they don't have anything to chop it with.
What a laugh.
Eh, listen. What? I can hear something.
What?
Kind of animal.
An animal?
Not a pig.
A pig?
Kill it. It's a trap.
Kill it? With what?
A knife. Carry it anyway. I'll keep quiet and have a real supper.
Kill the pighead with my knife and carry it everywhere. Great knife, that. Wish I had one.
Will you take the knife? You kill the pig.
Why should we want to kill the pig when we've got all this fresh food?
Well, I'm going for a swim anyway. And come in or what?
Alright then. Come on, pighead. Enjoy yourself.
Meanwhile, confidence was taking control of the assembly. They were safe, they hadn't died, the island was exciting, and they all had something to say about what they'd seen in their new world.
What an incredible island! Have you seen the coconuts? Have you seen the bananas? Have you seen the trees? We've been up the mountain. We've been right to the top. We've been playing snowball. We saw an eagle. And the snake. We've been on the seashore. I found some seashells. I paddled in the sea.
Nice spelling.
We looked for animals. We didn't see a tiger. We didn't see a lion. But we did see a mouse.
like lambs that are bleating. This clamorous meeting is so self-defeating, no one can be heard. We must have a ruling to stop all this fooling. It really is grueling, I can't hear a word. When you see me holding this shell, I'll have my say in my own way. You'll all have your own turn as well. That's when you may have your say. Just as each wave rolls in from the sea, a shell which controls whose turn it shall be. And if to this plan you agree, the shell's the key to democracy.
We need a rota, be a voter. Let's build a boat to escape on the sea.
I'm getting the idea.
The message is quite clear. We will have order here.
The shell is the key.
When you see us holding this shell, we'll have our say in our own way. We'll all have our own turn as well. That's when we may have our say. Just as each wave rolls in from the sea, it's a shell which controls whose turn it shall be. And into this plan now agree, the shell's the key to democracy. The shell's the key to democracy.
Such euphoria could not last for long, and slowly but surely, fear began to raise its head and spread anxiety.
Now that we have some speaking, does anybody want to say anything? Well, I'd like to tell you about this. What's she? We mean to say is that we'd like to tell you about the noise we heard when we well, I'm trying to tell you about the noise we heard on the other side of the island. I'm sure we don't like to hear. Hurry up. Well, it was kind of a growl. A deep growl, not like any animal we've ever heard before. I read an island like there's monsters that eat you alive. That's what it was. A monster. A big monster with a deep growl. Oh, you are frightening. It's all right for you. You went there. And you didn't have to run all the way back. Oh, they have to run all the way back because the monster was going to eat them. Well, it's come up the mountain in an outcrop of white rock. Same noise I heard, but I didn't go and walk any quicker.
The beast is here!
The accepted leader, with an instinctive knowledge that he was losing control, made an inspired decision. He must get them organizing their homes and their base.
Well, it's no use just standing here. Let's get our home built.
storm. Robins and Crusoes have to keep warm. We must have protection, at least in some form. Grab your axes quickly if you please.
Who needs a shelter? We'd rather freeze.
Line up that section and chop down those trees. Soaring and cut all the planks.
But it's so boring, we never get thanks.
Line up that section and close up your ranks. Sanitation to stop stomach pains.
That's such a rubbish. What's that again?
Line up that section and start digging drains. Fresh water as clear as the bell.
Who bothers washing? We'd rather smell.
Line up that section and dig out a well. Signal some smoke in the sky.
Who's going to see it? Who's coming by?
Line up that section and pile the wood high.
It was not surprising that Jack did not stay to work on their homes. He wanted action. and quickly volunteered to go and find some wood for a signal fire and attracted like-minded people to him.
I'm looking for some volunteers to come with me.
Where are you going?
I thought I'd go get some wood to start a signal fire. Who's with me? Attention! Right turn! Right left! Quick, fire! Now where are we going? To the Dixons, right? Right! Right? Right! So stay close to me, right? Right! Right left! Quick, fire!
Once the decision had been made to build shelters and the possibility of a long stay accepted, the obvious advantages of the island came to the fore. It was warm, it was dry, and it was the kind of place where any group of children anywhere in the world would want to be. Even the most reluctant of them were beginning to settle down.
Well, it's no use sitting here, is it? Some work done.
Doing what?
Making our homes, of course.
Listen to him, making our home.
If he come back wanting a woman to build a home for him,
Well, let them make it themselves. We'll have our own place. A girl's place.
our own just our place.
Show place. No place like it.
Better than you boys!
It was not long before Jack and the hunters returned in triumph with their first quarry, logs of dry wood for a signal fire. And with growing confidence, They were even talking about going out and killing animals to supply fresh meat.
Come on, you hunters! How are you gonna be here? Now we'll have to fire.
Oh, how are we going to light it? Anyone thought that? Can't we rub some sticks together? We always had matches over at school, Peter. They were complicated.
I know. Use my specs to light it. No, come on. It will work. Next time, some race with them.
Fire's lit! Who fancies roast pork? We do!
How about a game of roundies on the beach? What's that, Bob? Kids asking us. Let's have a sound camping competition. But we don't have any space. Let's use a conch shell. Let's find some trees. Let's swing on fire. I'll be happy. Let's go to the round table and look for ships. I do have a signal fire. Let's do nothing at all. Oh, come on.
The sun was setting, and there came the quick dusk of the tropics. Soon, the sky was filled with a million stars. There was a deep feeling of satisfaction, and the belief that they could indeed find happiness here.
Just look at that sunset. Those first stars seem so near, and you feel that you could just reach out and touch them. The sea is so still and silent, just listening to us and kind of friendly. You know, this must be one of the most romantic places I've... Yes, it's the Pinkerton of those sixth formers, aren't you? You mean like Michael Brook? I'm Mark Brook. Oh, it's funny really. A short time ago, we were at school. Now we're living on our own island. Yes, it is romantic.
Easy now to be romantic here with the silvery moon and the sea. Easy to believe romance is near in a place where all lovers should be. A million miles from a city street, no need to hurry or try to compete. Easy now to be romantic here in a place where only dreamers should be. Forget all that damp, dismal weather, those meetings in stale coffee bars. This time we're really together, with no one to know but the stars. Easy now to be romantic here with the silver place where only dreamers should be.
Ladies and gentlemen, I realise this is a long and harrowing story for you, and I understand your anxiety to see your children, but I think we ought to have a break. I've arranged with my crew to provide refreshments. These will be available on the dock side if you make your way out through the back, and here on board ship. If you haven't already placed an order with one of my crew, please see them and you will be served. You may, if you wish, bring your drinks back on board. I will resume my story shortly. Thank you. And so the days went by. But with the passage of time, the difference between the two groups widened. Jack had attracted to him the more adventurous and vigorous of the children. And as they explored the island, they gained a stimulus and satisfaction far beyond that of the other children, who were prepared only to stay at the huts, eat the fruit that was at hand, and play on the sand. As the weeks went on, Jack and the hunters stayed away for days on end, and Ralph and Piggy were left after the safety and comfort of the other children.
What's wrong with her? Oh, Rachel's a fantastic name. She's not well. We found her on the beach. We'll look after you. I'm getting worried about the little ones. They're not giving us the right food. Well, we're getting bananas and coconut. Oh yeah, and pineapple. That's not the point. It's some meat.
You say meat?
Yes, meat.
Well, we'll get some meat.
Who'll get some meat?
The hunters, of course.
They haven't produced anything yet. And when he did have a chance to kill the pig, he dared to do it.
That was different. Besides, Hunters Day.
Come on, Jack. Let's go and have a look at those little ones.
Take the notes off that lot. We'll show them.
Anyway, Ralph's scared.
Too frightened to do anything. Let's face it, you've got to be a man to be a hunter.
Man has been a hunter since the world began. That's the only way to be. You have to be a hunter to become a man. The only way of life for me. Let us take the caveman, never knew much fear. He was such a brave man when he had his spear. You've got to be a hunter to become a man. That's the only way to be, you see. That's the only way to be, you see. That's the only way to be. When you go out hunting, you can feel the thrill. That's the only way to be. When you go out hunting, you just trust to kill. The only way of life for me.
When everything is scary, it is bad relief. That's such a man of daring. Should become a chief.
You've got to be a hunter to become a man. That's That's the only way to be for me. That's the only way to be. You see, that's the only way to be. Man has been a hunter since the world began. That's the only way to be. You've got to be a hunter to become a man. The only way of life for me. Look at that fanatic holding up his shell. It isn't democratic. But he can go to hell. You've got to be a hunter to become a man. That's the only way to be for me. That's the only way to be. You see, that's the only way to be. To be a hunter, yes, you gotta be a hunter. Yes, you gotta. Yes, you gotta be a hunter. That's the G.
Things grew worse for the children living at the huts. At least Jack and the hunters were finding some satisfaction in the life they were living. For the others, the days began to drag, and the girls in particular were becoming bored.
Isn't everybody happy? Full of life. A real party. Your hut's on fire. The beast is coming. There's a ship.
Oh, come off it, Piggy. It's all right with you. You don't establish like a girl. We need hairspray. We need shampoo. Toothpaste and a vulva. set. Oh, oh. With some lacquer to spraying, our hairstyles would stay in. We could be glamour girls, yes. We're in the sun, we're in the sun. Everywhere you sit and everywhere you stand. Tropical islands should be found. Everywhere you look is sand. We feel pathetic without a cosmetic to combat the sun and the spray. Oh, oh. We need Max Factor to sell a mud factor. Take all our wrinkles away. In the sun, we're in the sun. Everywhere you sit and everywhere you stand. Tropical islands should be found. Everywhere you look is sand. We're in the sun, we're in the sun. Everywhere you sit and everywhere you stand. Tropical islands should be found. Everywhere you look is sand. And still more
If ever there was a moment to sight a ship, this was it. And away on the horizon, the telltale trail of smoke offered an end to their ordeal. It was a ship. It would rescue them, and they could all go home.
Wow! Wow! Come here quick! Look! There's a ship! A ship! Help us! Help us! We're over here! I'm gonna have a hot bath. And tea and toast. And a nice warm bed. Help us! Help us! We're over here! I can wash my hair.
And I can see my mum.
We're gonna be rescued! We're gonna be rescued! Yay! Help us! Help us! We're over here! The ship! It isn't stopping! It's going past! It's going past!
Well, why shouldn't it?
What do you mean?
No smoke for them to see.
No smoke!
The fire's gone out.
It's the hunters! It's the hunters have let the fire go out!
The disappointment at seeing the ship turn away was almost past the bearing. It had not occurred to them that the ship could not see them. They thought they were to be rescued. It slowly dawned on them, being no fire, and therefore no smoke. And so the chance of rescue had been lost, possibly for good. It had been the hunter's job to look after the fire. So what had happened to the fire? And where were the hunters?
Where the hunters? What have they been up to? Round! Round! The hunters are coming!
on, Jack. He was just lucky you falling like that.
Maybe he was lucky, but we'll get him next time.
We'll get him next time.
When we get out, we'll get the rest of you.
Move down, move.
Oh, what are we going to do now?
The words of Piggy and the violence of Ralph had determined that they'd now become enemies. There was no going back. The die had been cast. War had been declared. And everyone sensed that there was further trouble to come.
Ralph, they're really in trouble.
Jack will get us now. I know he will.
Get it. It'll be okay.
That's the trouble with you, Ralph. Always hoping that things will be okay and telling us that they'll sort themselves out.
Oh, come off it, Piggy. You're just upset.
Come on, Piggy. You know this will turn out okay. In the end.
That's the trouble with all of you. Can't see what's happening. It's all going wrong.
Do you think you're the only one suffering? The only one to see what's going on? We all know. All of us that things are not as they should be. We're just not civilized anymore.
No milkman calls it, no papers through the door, no click of garden gate, no postman anymore, no bacon on the plate, no cup of tea to pour. We're not civilized like before. Oh, can't you see that for kids like me, we become afraid as the patterns fade? It is clear to me, all things dear to me are lost, you know, when the routines go. No, we're not civilized. No mum to get the tea, no carpets on the floor, no clean clothes for me, which every day I wore, no watching the TV or listening to Dad snore. We're not civilized like before. Oh, can't you see that for kids like me, we become afraid as the patterns fade? It is clear to me, all things dear to me are lost, you know, when the routines go. No, we're not civilized. No Ovaltine at 10, no bedtimes to ignore, no cleaning teeth again, no freezing bathroom floor, no mum to kiss and then, no dad to lock the door. We're not civilized like before. Oh, can't you see that for kids like me, we become afraid as the patterns fade? It is clear to me, all things dear to me are lost, you know, when the routines go. No, we're not civilized.
This was no longer a happy island. It was hard to believe that this same group of children had so happily explored their new home only a few weeks before. Now, fear was a constant companion, and the build-up of tension over the beastie was almost intolerable. Ralph decided to go out the next morning and find the beastie. No one could sleep. And when the beastie was reported to be near the settlement, Ralph left immediately to investigate.
We've seen the monster. A monster? Ralph, what are we going to do now?
The monster? Where have you seen it this time?
On the other side of the island.
It was awful, Ralph. You go to sleep and I'll go find it.
Come on, Rachel. Get some sleep. But how can I sleep after that? Mommy, I can see my home. And my granddad. And my dog.
But nobody knows where we are.
I wonder if they still think about us. I wonder if they're looking at the moon and thinking of us. Well, if they are, it's the same moon we can see. Come on, go to sleep.
As the moments pass by, just think of the sky. You can, if you try, go to sleep, go to sleep. The moon that you see shines not just on me, but on my family. Go to sleep, go to sleep. In the dark of the night, there is always one night, saying things will come right. Go to sleep. Let those heavenly beams drift into your dreams. It's not as bad as it seems. Go to sleep, go to sleep. In the dark of the night, there is always one night, saying things will come right. Go to sleep. Let those heavenly beams drift into your dreams. It's not as bad as it seems. Go to sleep, go to sleep. Sleep, go to sleep. Sleep, go to sleep.
It was dark in the jungle, and Ralph was no longer a leader, just a small boy who desperately wished that his brother were with him. But he was on his own, and he had the courage to conquer his fear. After a while, he came to the rocky outcrop on the other side of the island, and there discovered the real origin of the beastie. There, in the burnt-out shell of the aircraft, were the pathetic remains of the pilot. The wind, as it moved over the plane, lifted and lowered a broken piece of fuselage, thus making the noise that had frightened them all. Suddenly, Ralph understood. There was no beastie. There was no evil on the island. They themselves had brought the evil with them.
At last, we said we'd get you round, and we have. Well done, my hunters.
Ralph, what's happening? Jack, what is going on?
Get some wood. We'll burn him.
Ralph, do something! Stop them!
Who's going to stop us?
Jack, you're mad!
Ralph, you're dead.
Stop! Listen! You don't understand what you're doing!
We do know what we're doing. We're going to burn him.
I told you, Ralph. I told you it was going wrong. You wouldn't listen to me.
Well, it's about time you all listen to me. If you are going to burn me, listen to me first. Well, I went up the hill at the break of day. I stood and I looked at the skies. A confident, cold voice was heard to say, I am the Lord of the Flies. Like that paradise long ago, evil things soon start to show. I turned to find standing before my eyes the Lord of the Flies. The armies of dawn put the dark to flight. Their battle flags flew in the skies, showing that goodness can win a fight and vanquish the Lord of the Flies. Sin can be put in its place if only we look at its face. Once you can see that he's in disguise, you'll defeat the Lord of the Flies. Once you can see that he's in disguise, we'll defeat the Lord of the Flies.
Don't you see what Ralph is saying? There is nothing to be frightened of on this island. We brought the evil with us. Jack? Ralph? A ship! A ship! Yeah! Help us! Help us! We're over here! I'm gonna have my hot bath and my tea and toast and my nice warm bed. Help us! Help us! We're over here! I can wash my hair and I can see my mom.
The ship is Zenith. It's lowering a boat.
a good show. To wear all that and tear all your clothes and carry those spears. I'll go before the lads. Right, girls? You're wonderful. Brilliant.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, before I say anything more, I've got to say this cast behind me, 114 of them, have been absolutely splendid and wonderful for the last 8 weeks. It has been an absolute pleasure working with them, an absolute joy, and whatever I've put in, I've got it back 100-fold. The cast of The Lord of the Flies. Now, shows like this can't run on a cast alone. Let's look at some of the people who've been behind the scenes and helped us out. I think you must have been staggered by some of their numbers, the numbers that they've done. Our choreographer, wherever she is, because I can't see a thing here, Amanda Lathan, where is she? Now, you might have seen some young I think they're all young men as it happens, but that's how it was. T-shirts with Lord of the Flies and technical support on their backs. Their technical support has been magnificent. The conch disappears at the right time. Something else is given here. Do you see those spears being collected at the end? That's for everybody's protection. And thank goodness we got through the show, everybody. Well done, hunters, without everybody getting hurt. Now, all that technical support, let's look at them. The technical support for Lord of the Flies. Let's have you on here, please. And then I wish you could have seen the scenes in the drama studio when people were being made up. Just imagine you do makeup for a show. Just imagine all these people to make up not once but twice. And we are doing a video of the show. We did video this bit before some of these year 11 girls shouting at some of these year 7 boys and ask them to keep still while they put the lipstick on. It's a joy to see. Could I have all the girls, please, who've done the makeup? That's it, girls. Come on, girls. Let's have you on the stage. Make sure we can see you. That's it. Give another round of applause. They're not got there yet. Are you going to bow, girls, together? Now. And off to the sides. That's lovely. And now I'm sure that you all enjoyed being met by the shore party when you came in. There's one person last night who I think we really frightened because he had no idea what Lord of the Flies was about, and he thought we were saying that his child had been injured, and we had a very nasty moment. And but we have a Mrs. Tate around who revived him, and he enjoyed the rest of the show. So let's see that magnificent shore party. Where are they? The shore party. Together. Go for it. Salute. Okay. And off to the sides. Okay. Now, did you enjoy those wonderful cocktails? You did? Did you enjoy being served by those wonderful tropical islanders? Let's see again the tropical islander looked after you in the interview. And finally, I know that you've had a chance to clap them briefly, but what do you think of this band? Aren't they wonderful? Let's see the band. Come on, band, on the stage. I'm now going to hand over to Mr. Lewis. I tell you what, it's tough up here, isn't it? You've done very well.
Well, I mean, obviously, it isn't quite finally, is it? It shouldn't be finally. It shouldn't quite be the end of the show, because it's absolutely typical of the guy that has just been talking for the last 10 minutes that one person was not mentioned. We all know how important every single person here has been. Without them, there wouldn't have been a show at all. I think it's been absolutely outstanding in quality. I honestly think that if this show had taken place on the West End stage, that there would have been 2 or 3 of those songs, if they had the name Andrew Lloyd Webber by the side of them, which would be smash hits. I hope you agree with that.
Jim Lloyd Wilkes. Jim Lloyd Wilkes.
But the point is that without the person who, first of all, sat down and composed those songs and put together the whole of this performance, there wouldn't have been a show. And that person, of course, is Jim Wilkes. And I would say that this college is exceptionally lucky to have him, because apart from anything else, he has that absolutely rare gift, the gift to inspire young people, because that is what he has done over the last 6 weeks. And for that, I and the college, Jim, are eternally grateful to you. And I hope that this will not be the last musical that you actually produce for us. What have I said? Sorry. I will stop before more start crying. What I do know is that a number of the young people on this stage would actually like to say their own particular thanks to Mr. Wilkes. So I'm afraid you'll have to come forward again, young man.
On behalf of everybody at Lord of the Flies, we'd like to say thank you very much for making this a wonderful show.
I'd just like to say thank you to Mr. Wilkes.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you. Thank you again. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Which brings me to the happiest thing that I can say is obviously very much, Miss Lewis, what you said, but of course, I've not been on my own. I've been backed up by a marvellous group of staff, and all the children here know that. And I don't know if we can we make sure we can get the staff down the sides, please? Let's have a round of applause for all the staff who've helped with this show.
I'm an actor. My turn. Right.
Right. Now, I can't possibly say what these people have meant to the show and have meant to me. But can I say all of them have been absolutely magnificent. I mean, how do you control and inspire a group of kids like this to perform like they have? It's to have people around you like this. And so on your feet, everybody, at the back. Here we go again. Last bit of the show. It's only ready. 1, 2. It's